Hey, what's up guys? Got a pre-workout review for you today, and that product is PRE-GRO by iSatori. Now the reason I bought this is because I was on PRE-GRO last winter for quite a while, got off of it for quite a while, and when I was on it I had noticed a little bit of effect as far as workout recovery and muscle fullness. Got off of it for quite a few months and I said, you know what, I'm going to jump back on it and see if I notice anything, you know, keep jumping back on it. And the PRE-GRO actually has PRE-GRO in it, and aside from that it actually looks like a decent pre-workout, so I decided to give it a try. So first thing you're going to notice about PRE-GRO, and I expected this because it does have the Hydro Max in it, and I know it's supposed to be clumpy, but this is a new level of clumpiness here. If you can look at the bottom, I don't know how well you can see, but yeah, it's clumpy. It literally looks like a bunch of dirt clumped up into rocks on the bottom. Now, I tried it one time. I was thinking, okay, even though it's clumpy, as long as it mixes up well and as long as it tastes okay, you know, I'm not really gonna make a big deal about it. Now, from what I remember, that was not the case, at least as far as the taste. It did not taste very good, and that's the reason why I haven't used it again since then, and I haven't got around to giving it a review. But I'm going to go ahead and try it today. Let's give it another try. So, this is what you got when you open it up. And that brings me to another issue. I mean, to try to measure out one scoop, I mean, how are you supposed to measure one rock in the thing? I mean, it's like squishy and compressible, so I don't know if I'm supposed to pack a scoop full in here. Let's see what I can do. See, now I can just try to go like this, but try to pack it down. See, like I actually compressed that. So it's hard to really know, I mean, what is considered a scoop. So alright, I got that packed in there. We're going to go ahead and consider that one scoop. This is the recommended amount of water, 8 ounces, 1 scoop. I've got a knife, I'm going to try to scrape this out. Alright, so I managed to pry the rest of it out. It's in the shape of the scooper. So there it is, 1 scoop. Let's see how this mixes up. Now normally I don't just drink a pre-workout, just a pre-workout by itself. I usually mix in some carbs in there, like some either some dextrose or some carbolic, and usually a scoop of whey protein. But for the sake of this review, just doing the PRE-GRO so we can see how this mixes up. It actually seems like it dissolves okay. Got a glass here. Let's go over the ingredients real quick first. Alright, a full serving is 2 scoops, and per those 2 scoops you got 2 scoops of PRE-GRO, which is 3 grams of PRE-GRO. You got creatine monohydrate, 2 grams, that's a little bit underdosed, but also got 1 gram of creatine hydrochloride, so that's enough for pre-workout. You probably want to take more creatine post-workout. 2 grams of beta-alanine, of course we know that's a little bit underdosed with beta-alanine. Hydro Max, 3 grams. That definitely is a good dose of Hydro Max. That's like taking 2 scoops of oxygen. Citrulline malate, 2 grams, a little bit on the low side. They got the nitrosogene, which is like the new form of arginine that a lot of products are using. And they got that at 750 milligrams. Now to compare that, this Core Pump is probably one of the best nitric oxide boosters out right now. And they got the nitrosigine at 1500, so they got twice as much in here. But they only have 2 grams of Hydromax, so this has more of that. And citrulline, they got 3 grams, so again, a little bit more citrulline than what the PRE-GRO has. Just to give us some comparison there. But with them 3 nitric oxide boosters in there, I would say that's probably a pretty decent pump. Now you got estrogen, that's for like absorption help. Caffeine, 350 milligrams, it's a real decent amount of caffeine. Grapeseed extract, schisandra, fruit, and hordenine hydrochloride, 24 grams. I don't think that's a big dose of that, but hordenine is also like a stimulant, focus enhancer, whatnot. So that's what's in it. I'm just mixing up 1 scoop for this mixability and taste test, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a 2nd scoop, and I'm gonna mix my protein and my carbs in. So here we go. For being just a big clump, it actually did dissolve in the water. It doesn't look too appetizing, it's brown. Let's give it a taste test, and this is cherry limeade. Now, actually that's a flavor that I like. If you've had Pre-Gym by Jim Stepani, the cherry limeade flavor, for that to me is delicious. So that's kind of what I was hoping for with this PRE-GRO. You know what, honestly, it's not horrible. You taste the cherry limeade flavor, but there's definitely something else there. But that being said, it's not drinkable. It's not delicious. It's not disgusting. It's not bad. Definitely drinkable. It's not as bad as I was remembering from my first time. It's probably not a pre-workout that you can actually look forward to drinking, like some pre-workouts that are really good flavored, but I've definitely had worse. I would say the Grape Craze, if anybody remembers it from a few years back, was probably, I would say it's kind of comparable as far as the flavors go. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not delicious. And that's that, guys. PRE-GRO. If you're not on PRE-GRO or you don't intend on taking PRE-GRO, then this is probably not the pre-workout you would take, because PRE-GRO you're supposed to have like 4 scoops a day. So this can give you either 1 or 2 of your 4 scoops. If you're not on PRE-GRO, I mean, I guess it can't hurt, because it's still a decent pre-workout in its own right. You know, it's going to give you your caffeine, it's going to give you some nitric oxide boosters, it's going to give you some creatine, you know, some energy, some mental focus. It's got your beta-alanine, so definitely is decent. If you don't mind this this clumpiness, and as long as you don't mind the flavors, it's really not all that. That's it, guys. And I don't really plan on coming back and doing a post to this. I mean, it is what it is. You see the ingredients, and if I either have like a super shitty workout or a super amazing workout, I'll come and give some feedback on it. But if not, I just expect it to be just a normal, pretty decent pre-workout. So that's it, guys. PRE-GRO from iSatori. Check me next time.